machine, yo. Morning, guys. It is June 5th, 2017. On this job here, I gotta go change out a heat pump system. What I got there is a 5-ton York, and it's oversized for the house, for one. For two, it's got a, I went over there the other day and it was completely out of Freon, and the outside heat pump coil's leaking. So I talked to the lady about it. It's right on the water, and it's 9 years old, and it's a 22 system. So she opted to go with a new system, upgrade it. So, down in the salt water really raises havoc with these systems. So we're going to replace it. I'm going back with a little 3.5 ton. That's all that place needs, a little 3.5. That other one's way oversized. Low suction pressure, type of thing. So they'll run a lot better with a 3.5 in there. So it's a crawl space. It's kind of dark down here. I'll do the best I can with it and try to get you some shots if I can. A little rainy here today, and today's Monday. I know tomorrow I'm probably not going to be able to be there. I'm hoping, get over there Wednesday and Thursday part of the day maybe, or maybe Friday, and try to finish it up Friday. So it's going to be, nobody's living there. It's like a weekend type of retreat house. So as long as I get it done by the weekend, I think I'll be okay. It's 65 out here. It's not hot or cold, so it's a good time to be doing it. Good customer of mine. I'll try to get you some shots when I get there. It's got dry nitrogen in it because I put nitrogen in to find a leak, but there's no refrigerant in it. It was out. She's a leaker, mama. She's a leaker. Oh man, oh yeah, Nick Little, y'all. Rainy out today, a little wet. I try to put a video together for you guys as I go along, and do the best I can. I'll give you a shot of the mansion. This was Hetty Green's son, Colonel Green, back in the day. Hetty Green was they called it a witch of Wall Street. This was her son. He built this mansion, all granite. I think there's like 25 units in there now. All like condominiums. Look at that for a flipping. Unbelievable. Nice to have money. You can see the oceans right here. So this is like 250 acres, I think. And this house is all over the place, so. Ocean's right here. So I'm working on one of these houses down on that side here, and it's right on the ocean. That shit don't last. It is what it is. First thing I'll do is shut all the power off. Heat pump. No, I'm not sure which one is. I'm thinking that this is the air handler. 25. That's the range. 25 is the range. So the other 220 is probably this one. That's the hot water tank. This is probably the other. Air handler, AC heat, 200 amps. Oh man! Crazy. That should be the heat pump, and that should be the air handler. We'll check it downstairs before I do anything, but way oversized. It's a little tiny house here. It's not big. It's only a little house. You know, a little 3.5 ton will blow them out of here. Not no 5. They don't need a 5. See how it's all rotted and stuff, and accumulators all rusted out. The leak was down around this side here where the leak was. So the salt water it's right over those bushes where the salt water is. So it's just coming out. There's no refrigerant in there. It's just nitrogen in it. So we're gonna disconnect it. And I might reuse this line set. I don't know. I might just run a new one. Probably run a brand new line set. That's what I want to do. This connects off. I'm going to pull the wire in, disconnect the wire, and get this thing cut out of here so when the new one comes, we can put it right in here today. Alright guys, I had 100 pounds of nitrogen in there Thursday, I think I was here. This is Monday. It's already down to 30 pounds. That's just nitrogen in there. So it's definitely leaking. She's a leaker, mama. She's a leaker. This thing should have probably been up on pump up legs. I'm going to put the new one up on legs. It's a nice pad. And I might reuse that. That line set. I'm not sure. It's right inside the wall there. So I got it disconnected for now, out of the way. So when the truck comes, I could put the new condenser here, heat pump here, and then I'll get rid of this when I get some time. Scrap. Alright guys, it's down inside this flipping crawl space down here. Probably gonna have to take that. I think I had it. Probably gonna have to take that ladder out of there, but I'm gonna worry about disconnecting the other one for now. And brought myself a little slider to get down in there under the ductwork and whatnot. So that's when it was put in. So it's 9 years old, and I got all the breakers off. Got a couple of lights I brought in with me, and we'll check it, and we'll start pulling the coil out and everything. Do what we can here. .5/16. Power should be off, but we'll check it. I'll disconnect the electrical, and after I get the new unit in, the electrician will come and wire it. We just want to make sure that we're off here. It should be, but that's a big wire, man. That's a big wire. Yeah, we're off. We're off. aluminum. That's a big wire, man. Yeah, it's a big wire. That's one big wire, mama. Next level. Next level. Next level, y'all. It's all getting scrapped, so I don't care. Flipping wire. Look at the size of that bitch. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, next level. She's next level, y'all. She's next level. Y'all. Looking crazy, guys. Looking crazy. New system info. Who am I to say? Who am I to tell her what to do? This is a big wire. It's a big ass wire, mama. Oh man, oh yeah. Next level, next level. That's a big ass wire, mama. It's a big ass wire. Way overkill for a house like this. Is don't need all this shit. Don't need a small house. Right down here in the water. Flip it. Yeehaw. 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 That's one big wire. Get it up out of the way. Worry about that later. Not now. Obviously, I'm going to pull everything out. Pull the coil out, pull the blower out, make it light for me so I can move it around. I'll pull this blower out, I'll pull that coil out, and then we'll get it, you know, strip it so it's light so I can move it around, because it's a crawl space down here, and I got to get it, a crawl space, and I got to get it all the way over there, so see what I could do. Start stripping it down, mama. Stripping it down. Alright guys, I got the coil out, I got the blower out, I got the cabinet all stripped. Supply and return disconnected. I just got to get this cabinet out of here and get all this stuff outside and bring the new one in. So, she's coming along. Coil looks clean. Coil looks really good actually. She's coming out. Hello! Hello there, baby dog. Oh, doing the dance, doing the dance. Oh man. Hello. Alright guys, I got the new one up on the snow legs. And all I gotta do is, you know, later on tie in the tie in the refrigerant lines, and the whip should reach. The whip's gonna reach. The whip's gonna reach, so we can reuse the whip. Put it about in the middle of the pad, and it's good. We got good access here, good room. So that's gonna be it right there. I got the old system all out over here. I had to take it apart in a couple of pieces there to get the air handler out. Took it apart, and coil looks like brand new. Took it all apart. It was easier to get out that way. I got the new air handler here. I gotta take it out. I might have to take it apart to get it down there. I'm not sure. I got some sheet metal here. I had to take the ramp. I had to take the stairs out and the perimeter. I marked them all, the boards, because to get it out, get the old one out, not easy. Took the door right off, made my life easier. Now I gotta get the other one. I gotta get this other one down there. I strip the cabinet down. I pull the coil out and the blower. I got a little bag where I get keep all the screws in a bag here. So I'll be able to get that down in the hole, up on the racks where it's gonna go, and then I can slide in the coil and the fan. Probably gonna have to put extra brackets on this thing to receive the coil, because I gotta spin this coil around. But at least I can move this around now, get this down in the hole. This one here don't come apart, so hopefully it fits. This one doesn't come apart. We'll see. Guys, I got it down here on the unistrut, but I had to add these other rails. These rails, the screws going from the top. There's 3 screws on top, 3 screws on the bottom, because I'm going to spin the coil. It came with these back ones. Well, these come in the package, but you have to install them if you're going to spin the coil around. So alright guys, I got the coil in, but these rails, see this rail here? You gotta see how it's you gotta make sure you put the rails in the right way. If not, that will hit. If you put that one that belongs on the top on the bottom here, it will it'll be sticking out too far. It won't allow that to go in enough. So this one here is short. See how it's got just some. See how this one is. See how that one is. So this is the rail you have to put on the bottom here. It's the one that has the short throw on it, where the hole is. Because if not, this coil won't go in enough. Now you could spin this coil around the other way if you know but you gotta have the drains on the bottom. So I gotta go in this way with it. I'll get the fan in next, and then we'll put the coil in there, 15 kW. Then we'll slide it in and start piping it, start panning it off. Alright guys, so I got the I got the heater in there. I got the fan in, I got the coil. I got the return tied in. I ran out of battery power for my screw gun. Cordless, so I gotta charge the batteries, but I got the return all tied in. I gotta tie in, I'll come back either tomorrow or next day and tie the supply in and try to finish it up. It's gonna be a couple of more days or something. I'm thinking at least one more full day, and I got other jobs I gotta do, so as long as I get it done before the weekend, I'm thinking I'm alright. So I'll leave some of my stuff down here that I don't need, like the Hensley bender. I shouldn't need that. I gotta get out of here. It's 3:30. Quarter of 4. And I'll finish it on another video.